I could never have imagined what getting away from it all would lead to.
Alright, hello George. So you're just feeling a bit down right now. It's just weird how variable I am.
I had just finished university and I decided to follow my dreams and become a YouTuber, but I found out making a living on YouTube's bloody hard. Suddenly my dream didn't seem like such a good idea.
You're just inside, writing YouTube videos all day. I'd hope that'd be more stable than this, but evidently not.
As with a lot of young people leaving education, the uncertainty of what I was supposed to be doing with my life led to me developing anxiety. If you're thinking get a grip, I did too, but I felt controlled by what I called the underminer. It's that bloody voice in our head that's always telling us, give up, you're weak. All I wanted was to take back control. I bought a flight to China on a quest to take my underminer down. What was the plan? To try and get into a kung fu monastery. Here we go, we're off. I turned up at the Wudang Mountains, which is the home of Wudang Kung Fu. It felt like I'd stepped into a time machine. I was suddenly thrown into the wonderful world of temples with hermits and monks. Right, I've heard good things about this place. This is Purple Cloud Temple. First stop. This is exciting. It could be it. Gong Fu? Gong Fu? Seriously. Yeah, it turned out they were academic monks, not Kung Fu monks. So I turned to plan B, find a Kung Fu school. But the locals took me to a Tai Chi school. Tai Chi? That's for old people, I thought. But you know the latest Karate Kid? I've basically fallen into a Tai Chi version of that. This is Master Gu, the master of the school. In fact, the Karate Kid came to the Wudang Mountains and Master Gu was in it. This is him here. The stars must have been aligned that day because Master Gu was the only English-speaking master in the whole of the Wudang Mountains. He has a great big smile.
Okay, go.
And he sings a lot. And there were just 2 other students. Somehow I had stumbled across paradise. But still being anxious, the journey had just begun.
Alright, 6:30 a.m. Not a bad view to wake up to. Damn, these things are difficult to put on.
Slowly, if I breathe in and out, then I can get a bit low.
It's frickin' snowing.
Tai Chi is a martial art slowed down for health purposes. It was started by a monk who saw a fight between a bird and a snake. All the moves are pretty violent. Bang! And then smack him in the face with his hand. Master Gu describes good Tai Chi as
powerful, peaceful, and beautiful.
And certainly starting off I wasn't any of those. I looked like a robot with a stick up his ass. But now I was beginning to feel my hands glide, as if they had a mind of their own. Turned out Tai Chi was pretty badass, and it was helping me with my anxiety. But some days it would be so cold that I would sit in bed, scrolling through Reddit, and would beat myself up for not doing anything. All the BS of my past life was far away, and yet I was still in pain. It turns out the Underminer can travel too. I was determined to do better. A lot lower. You can see this is really opening up. Breaking their arm again, but we're doing it slowly.
It's quite a kind of a limp-wristed sport, it seems like.
The religion of the Wudang Mountains is Taoism. I started using it as a weapon to whoop some ass. In Taoism there is something called the Tao, that is the world, and the world is indescribably complicated. So when my Underminer would give me stick for being anxious, I'd challenge him and say, I don't even know how I work, so how am I supposed to have everything sorted out? Master Gu and I were sharing powerful ideas like these on the YouTube channel, and over time an amazing community started to develop. Eventually even the local TV station caught wind.
要认识的是一位很有想法的洋小伙。
我有很多东西说，我有Tai Chi，我不知道这个flexibility.
I guess my progress was reflected in the fact that Master Gu accepted me as his disciple.
I'm very happy to have you formally as my disciple.
In Chinese culture, if your father asks you to turn left and your master asks you to turn right, you turn right. So yeah, it was a pretty big deal. But with time, home was calling me. I needed to see whether what I had learnt could actually help me back in the real world.
He's living. He's the student I'm so proud of.
He loves Shakespeare, so I've invited him to Britain. I could never have imagined what getting away from it all would lead to. Sometimes it's only when we open ourselves up to uncertainty that life shows us the way. I started this trip asking, can we overcome the Underminer? An ancient philosophy and practice taught me destructive thoughts are natural, but almost always wrong. If we realise they are just the Underminer speaking, we can treat them like background noise, and they lose all their power. I've won battles with my Underminer. He turns up less often now, but he's still with me. Irrationality and anxiety will always be with me. And I've learnt that that's okay, that we're all fundamentally okay. But you know, I was never taught this. We've got a depression and anxiety epidemic, but given what we weren't taught, is this really any wonder? Well, here's an idea. Tai Chi is fun, good for your body, beautiful, calms you down. It reminds you to live from your centre and to be flexible when things change. It can bring meaning and joy to your life. So imagine the good it could do if more of us did it. So right now, I challenge you to start learning Tai Chi. You can do it online or in a class, then go tell your friends that it's cool, then go to a park somewhere, do some moves looking badass, film it, send it to me, and I'm going to make a montage of our amazing generation looking after our mental and physical well-being. Let's show the world we know how to live. So yeah, Tai Chi is pretty awesome. If you want to give it a go, have a Google search, see if there's a class next to you, or you can actually learn with Master Gu. He's got an online course. Please get your Tai Chi video to me by the 1st of September. That'd be a lot of fun if a lot of you join in with that. If you want to see how the adventure unfolded in real time, I've made a playlist of all the best videos. But now the real journey's beginning. See if I can actually apply all these ideas in the real world. So if you want to see me fail or succeed at that, hit subscribe. And one final thing, if you enjoyed the video, consider sharing. That took me 10 solid days of editing. But I hope you really enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.